Hi friends, how are we all doing today? I just wanted to make another update tape for ya. Tape, listen to me. Clip, MP3, whatever these are called. My vocabulary is stuck in the 70s and 80s. Today is another good breathing day. I've been having a lot of those lately, and it makes me very happy. I thought that I would come on today because a lot of people wonder what the path is from here and what the timeline is. I get that question fairly frequently. So, I am my friend's circuit rider, who is an Appalachian Trail chaplain, and that's why he has the name Circuit Rider, because on the AT everybody has a trail name. And that's how I came to know him, was hiking the last 50 miles of the AT and climbing Mount Katahdin with my dad when he did a through hike from Georgia to Maine in 1999. So that's how long Circuit Rider and I have been friends. And he is now really more like family, very much like family. He is family. Let me not equivocate about that. He has grafted into our family and been just the biggest blessing. I can't say enough good about this man. His real name is Bill. So when you hear me talk about Bill and Circuit Rider, I'm talking about the same person. I also have a brother, Bill. So I tend to call Circuit Rider to keep it straight when I'm talking to other people. He has a very busy full-time ministry built with his congregation all over the U.S. because since 2001, he has had the ministry Heartbeat AT, and he goes every year and hikes major sections of the trail, and probably 6 different times he's through hiked it all the way 2,000 miles, climbing all the mountains, and being a spiritual counselor, a Christian counselor in effect, for the people that he meets, and that those friendships last for him forever as far as he's concerned. He has that ministry, and he basically, in addition to being my primary support person, he is going to keep running his ministry full time while we are in LA. So this is the level of dedication of that man. He loves the Lord, and he loves the people that he comes into contact with, and to him, love is a verb, and this is what you do. You help your friends when they're in need, and you help even strangers when they're in need. So anyway, that's the scoop about Circuit Rider. So he and I are headed to Los Angeles Friday the 26th of February, which also happens to be my birthday, and 10 days from today. And we're going down prepared to find housing. We're going to try and find a relatively affordable 2 studio apartments, on hopefully next door to each other or on the same floor, because he does work still 8 hours a day, and in addition to taking care of me, he will need private space because he does a lot of counseling and things that are confidential and stuff like that. So but I'm going to have a baby monitor. He's going to be able to listen for if I'm in trouble, and of course during the critical times when he's really needed to be right there with me, he will be, but we'll each have our own space as well. So down there the 26th, how I anticipate this to go, which is almost always not how things go. I anticipate we will go down there, and my testing is supposed to begin on the 8th. I expect that it will probably take 7 to 10 days to complete the testing, and we will also find housing at that time. And if I can't be listed for transplant right away, put on the actual list that I'm ready and on the tarmac and ready to take off at any time, I will take care of whatever, my team, the lung transplant team, will take care of whatever I need to do in the meantime, whether it's more rehab or check something out more thoroughly or whatever. But I'm hoping at the end of that testing period, I'll be ready to put on the list of organ transplants and get my lung. And since I'm going in at a fairly high priority because of the severity of my disease, and all of my indicators are I have a blood type that puts me in the pool of 90% of the people can be my donor. So I have a nice big pool of potential donors, and I'm of a size that very frequently the lungs will fit because they have to fit in the existing space in your chest. And I am also very ill. So how ill you are is part of the priority decisions. So you never know when the donor is going to become available to you. But I've heard on the lung transplant support group that I belong to on Facebook, I have heard anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 to 6 months for in general. And so I'm expecting that it'll be within 3 months and could be as soon as a week or two after we get there. So that's what's in the future. And this is really long. I'm so sorry. 7 minutes. It's like more than twice as long as the first one. But I got to rambling. I'll try and keep them shorter next time. And thank you so much for your prayers, everybody. You have no idea how much I love you and how important you are to me and have been for the 9 years of this journey. And we're coming up towards the end. Woo-hoo! All right. Everybody have a great day. Thanks a bunch for putting up with my rambling. I'll make another one tomorrow.